Good afternoon, everyone. You are most welcome to Chattogram Online School. Thank you all for joining here in Chattogram Online School. Dear learners, uh, in today's class, we're going to talk about you can see on the screen renewable energy. So in the first class, already we have completed lesson 1. In today's class, we'll be talking about renewable energy. So let's start this class with a video. It is second part of the video. In this video, you will see the benefits of using renewable energy. The students, that means we are going to study renewable energy source to take out this book. It is Unit 2, Unit 11, Lesson 2. Open your book at page 143 and take a look at Lesson 2, Renewable Energy, Section A. The students, here there are two questions you are asked. One is there are 4 column 1, 2, 3 and 4. And first question here, which of the words are related to energy? Number 1. And second question, underline the odd word in each column that doesn't belong to the group. So let's get started. Number 1, first column, fuel, oil, gas. All of these are connected with energy. Okay, that means soil is not connected. Okay. In the second column, we see desert. You see soil. What is soil? The top layer of the earth where we live and the plants, trees grows. This is soil. The next we see in the second column, desert, forest, valley, waterfall. Desert, desert is a large area of land that is covered with sand, mainly sand. There is little water and few plants maybe. And the second, forest, is very known to you. Forest, it is also large area with thick, covered with thick trees and plants. And valley, it is a low land between two hills or mountains. Usually a river goes through it. And waterfall, so here waterfall is connected or related to energy. In the third column we see fossil, relic, remnant and sign. Here fossil only related to energy. And in the last column we see the sun, wind, water and coal. All of these are connected with energy. That means we have completed question number 1. And now question number 2, you have to find out which word is odd or different from others. So here we see all of these are connected with energy, but soil is not. So you will underline here soil. Underline quickly. Next, here desert, forest, well, all of these are placed. So only waterfall is different and odd. So underline this word. Next, we see fossil, relic, remnant, sign. Here sign is completely different the others. Okay. Here number 4, sun, wind, water, all of these same, but coal is a hard black mineral that you will find below the ground. So this is earth. So the students, here you will underline soil, waterfall, sign and coal. Have you done it? Okay, now turn to page 143. Then we will find a big passage text. A lot of sentences, words here. The students, very carefully you will have to study. Okay. So let's read the text, because you know the main thing of this lesson hidden here. Look here. In a speech, in a formal talk at the 90th Science, I will try to translate into English to English. So pay 100% attention if you want to have better understand. In a speech, in a formal talk at 90th Science Congress. You know, Congress means assembly or convention, large meeting, internationally, globally acknowledged, that is widely recognized. Scientist and former means earlier, bygone, or you can say past Indian President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam mentioned, remarked a very important aspect, feature of mankind's future energy crisis, mankind's future energy problem, trouble. He pointed out here, you will find, he pointed out means he directed our attention, or you can say showed that the era of wood and biomass here. Biomass means natural materials that you will find from living or dead animals, trees or plants, and they are used as fuel, and it has almost nearly come to an end. This phrase means come to an end means finish. The age of oil and natural gas would soon be over, soon, very quickly, within the next few decades. A decade means a period of 10 years. Massive burning of was massive here. Massive means extremely large, enormous, huge. Burning of was coal reserves means stock, may lead to a worldwide ecological, environmental disaster, disaster calamities or catastrophe, because coal burning emits means release, or you can say discharge the highest amount of carbon in the atmosphere. Ukraine, former Soviet Union, Chernobyl disaster in 1986 has revealed, has disclosed or uncovered that nuclear energy, atomic energy, can be potentially, possibly dangerous too. So according to Kalam, the only suggestion that mankind can use the massive use of solar energy in future, because it has some advantages over other forms of renewable energy. Okay, keep reading. Moving on the next page. Now, what has Kalam put? Why has Kalam put so much importance to the issue of energy? The energy sources have always, all the times, been a major factor, main factor of change throughout history. The world's petroleum, petroleum means mineral well that you will find under the ground, and it will be used to produce, paraffin, diesel, or consumption means use has increased from 3 billion barrels annually. In 1930, barrels, billion on 1,000 million, and 1 barrel here, note down it, barrel means a unit of 122, it is a range 22, 59 liters. liters annually in 1932, 15 billion barrels annually today. In the next quarter one out of fourth means fourth century, the world's population is expected to be about 8 billion, which is 30% higher than today. Developing countries will grow their economies about 2 times faster than industrialized countries. Global economic growth is expected to continue at 3% per year. Consequently, as a result, the global demand for energy will grow at about 1.7% per year on an average. It shows that a 50% rise of energy consumption or use by 2030. If the world's daily petroleum consumption is to 20 million barrels now, it will rise to 335 million barrels by that time. The present reserve of hydrocarbon, it is a chemical made up of hydrogen or carbon and carbon only. Energy resource is limited, restricted, and it will not be sufficient or enough to meet the future energy challenges of the world, and hence leading industrial countries have taken initiatives to use alternative energy sources, mainly cheaply, you can say, known as green or renewable energy source. The bottom line, the important thing of Kalam's speech indicates okay, dear learners, now we are on 143 page, and you will turn to page 144. The students now we have completed reading the text. Now there is some question 1 to 6. Number 1, we will answer this question from the text. Number 1, what is the scientist Kalam concerned about? You will find this answer here: mankind's future energy crisis. That means President Kalam concerned about mankind's future energy crisis. The students' next question: why do you think the massive burning of coal may lead to an ecological disaster? Why do you think? Because already we found this here, that coal burning emits the highest amount of carbon at the atmosphere. Okay, now we are going to question number 4. What, according to Mr. Kalam, is Kalam is solution of future energy crisis? Already Mr. President suggested us that the solution is the massive use of solar energy in future, because it has some advantages over other forms of renewable energy. The students, now there are more 3 questions and a table and some other sections. In our next class we will solve those. Now I am going to another exercise. This is Borishal Cadet College test question. It was done in 2019 test examination. Now from the text we will solve this problem. Number 1, choose the best answer from the alternatives. Number 1, the word acknowledge refers to acknowledge here, popular, widely recognized, knowledgeable. What would be already I have said in text that acknowledge, recognize, widely recognize. The answer to this. Okay, next you'll try B. Which one has been regarded as former energy source? Here A would be natural gas, C biomass. Which one is there? More than one answer, so here answer try. Okay, the answer is 4. No, 3. Yeah, answer is 3, A and C. Next, what element does coal burning emit here? What element? Oxygen, nitrogen, or carbon, or ammonia? What? 3, carbon. Okay, D. The word consumption refers to conclusion, competition, use or finish. Already you know. Yes, use. Next, number E, the present reserve of the hydrocarbon energy here. Reserve, yeah, the present reserve, it is an adjective, so reserve is a noun. So here it will be noun. Then number F, what source of energy has already finished? Oil and natural gas, solar energy, electricity, wood and biomass. Here the answer will be what? Yeah, wood and biomass. And the last question, the word expect refers to expect, assurance, configuration or accept. Here the answer is configuration. Okay, now there is a homework. Can you see? Let me read. Okay. Number 1, APJ Abdul Kalam was concerned about in his speech the alternative energy to renewable energy, 3 solar energy, 4 non-renewable energy. And B, which one of the following is responsible for bringing worldwide ecological disaster? Is it burning coal, dumping oil, petroleum, burning wood? Oh, you have to do it. C, which one is the most effective source of alternative energy? Hydroelectric energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, or ocean energy. The students next to, by the total population of the world will be 30% higher than today, 225, 255, 275, 21, 39. The meaning of the word bottom line here in the last sentence of the next is a or an, a point, important, trivial, minor, last. The students, so never forget to do this homework and always try to see the unseen, know the unknown. So always keep watching my next classes, and that's all for today. Thank you very much.